Welcome back to the Sanctuary of Secrets, the archive of the heart, and the only channel where we dare to read the lines that others are too afraid to print. You are watching Mr. Magazine, and I am honored to be your guide through the labyrinth of celebrity lives. Today, we are navigating a story that feels less like a news report and more like the season finale of a primetime drama. But this is not a script, these are real lives, real stakes, and real hearts on the line. We are talking about Özge Yağız and Gökberk Demirci, two names that have been linked for years, but never quite like this. We are dissecting a rumor so bold, so audacious, that it threatens to shatter an engagement and rewrite the future of three people. It is a story of an ultimatum, a hidden love, and the terrifying courage it takes to ask for what you want, even when you aren't supposed to have it. But before we unlock this vault of forbidden emotions, I have a request for my loyal community. If you value journalism that digs deeper than the surface scandal, please destroy that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We are building a fortress of truth here. For those who wish to stand with us on the front lines and support independent storytelling, the join button is waiting for you below. Your membership keeps the lights on and the stories flowing. Now, take a deep breath. We need to talk about the proposal that shocked the industry. In the polite society of the Turkish entertainment industry, there are unwritten rules. You do not poach roles, you do not badmouth producers, and you certainly do not pursue colleagues who are already spoken for. But rules, as they say, are made to be broken by the bold. According to a firestorm of rumors currently scorching the gossip columns, Özge Yağız has shattered the protocol. The allegation is specific and breathtaking in its clarity. During a private moment, perhaps a stolen conversation between takes or a hushed dialogue at a mutual friends gathering, Özge reportedly looked Gökberk Demirci in the eye and delivered a sentence that has become the talk of Istanbul. Break up with your fiancé. Let's get married. Let us pause and appreciate the magnitude of these 7 words. This is not a subtle hint. This is not a flirtatious suggestion. This is a hostile takeover of the heart. It is a declaration that says, I know what we have is real, and I am tired of pretending otherwise. It is a move that transforms Özge from the sweet, innocent heroine we see on screen into a woman of formidable agency and dangerous resolve. To understand how we reached this precipice, we must look at the history. Özge and Gökberk have been circling each other's orbits for a long time. They have shared sets, scripts, and countless hours in the high-pressure cooker of television production. Fans have long whispered about their chemistry, that indefinable spark that seems to ignite whenever they are in the same frame. Those who have witnessed their interactions recently suggest a palpable shift in energy. The friendly camaraderie of colleagues has reportedly deepened into something far more intense. The friendship has seemingly transcended its boundaries, evolving into a connection that is visible to anyone paying attention. It is the kind of closeness that makes others uncomfortable, the kind of intimacy that doesn't need words. But there is a massive obstacle standing in the way of this potential union. Gökberk is engaged. We must not forget the third point of this triangle. While the tabloids focus on the star-crossed lovers, there is a woman currently wearing Gökberk's ring who is living a nightmare. According to deep-throat sources, Gökberk's fiancée is acutely aware of the shifting tides. She is described as being in a state of profound unease. Imagine the torment of hearing rumors that one of the most beautiful women in the country is actively campaigning for your partner to leave you. The whispers suggest that she feels her relationship is under siege, suffering under the weight of a connection she cannot fight because it is rooted in a shared professional history she is not part of. Some sources close to the couple say Gökberk is facing a dilemma that would break a lesser man. He is trying to protect his career, honor his commitment to his fiancée, and yet, he is seemingly unable to fully sever the tie with Özge. He is a man caught in a storm, holding an umbrella that is rapidly turning inside out. The reaction from Gökberk to Özge's alleged proposal was reportedly one of total shock. He didn't say yes, but crucially, he didn't run away. He told close friends that he is going through a difficult time, a euphemism for emotional chaos. Is he experiencing the turmoil of a man tempted? Or is he simply a private person horrified that his personal life has become a public spectacle? Some argue that Gökberk's primary motivation right now is silence. He wants to keep his private life out of the spotlight to protect his image. But silence, in this case, acts as a vacuum that pulls in more rumors. His avoidance of questions, his thoughtful and melancholic demeanor in public, and his refusal to issue a firm denial are being interpreted by the gossip mongers as a sign that he is considering the unthinkable. I have to stop here and ask you, the jury of public opinion, if you were Gökberk, what would you do? Would you honor your commitment to your fiancée, or would you risk everything for a connection that feels like destiny? Is Özge brave or reckless? I want to read your ethical debates in the comments below. And if this deep dive is resonating with you, please consider hitting the join button. Your support allows us to tell these complicated, human stories. Why would Özge Yağız risk her reputation with such a bold move? The answer may lie in her own words. Gossip magazines have been recirculating old interviews where she laid bare her philosophy on romance. I like to be courageous in love. I don't hide my feelings. Life is short. I will follow whoever makes me happy. These are not the words of a woman who waits for permission. These are the mantras of a romantic fatalist. She seems to believe that happiness is a finite resource that must be seized. To her, this ultimatum might not be an act of aggression, but an act of authenticity. She is reportedly telling her inner circle, I don't have to answer to anyone. This stance has divided the public. Her fans applaud her as a modern woman who knows what she wants. Critics, however, view her as a disruptor, someone willing to wreck a home for her own satisfaction. But regardless of the moral judgment, one thing is undeniable, she is fearless. The situation has become so volatile that the village has stepped in. It is claimed that mutual friends of both actors, people who care about them but also worry about the fallout, have intervened. Some have allegedly warned Gökberk against making hasty decisions, reminding him of the stability he has with his fiancée. Others have apparently told him that Özge is deadly serious and that he needs to give her a clear answer before the situation explodes. This pressure from the inner circle has reportedly left Gökberk paralyzed. His indecisiveness is now etched on his face during public appearances, a mask of stoicism hiding a mind at war. While the actors remain silent, the fans have become detectives. Social media is currently a crime scene of analysis. Old interviews are being dissected frame by frame. Every glance Gökberk gave Özge in 2021 is being re-evaluated as a clue. Every sad song Özge posts on her story is interpreted as a message to him. The consensus among the digital sleuths is that the energy has indeed changed. They are unearthing old messages, analyzing body language, and building a case that proves this proposal was the inevitable conclusion of a slow-burning fire. The audience is divided into Team Fiancée and Team Özge, turning this personal crisis into a spectator sport. In the wake of these rumors, a new pattern has emerged, the Great Avoidance. Behind-the-scenes whispers suggest that both actors are now deliberately avoiding being seen together in public. They are navigating their social circles like ships in the night, terrified that a single photograph of them together would act as confirmation. This caution, however, backfires. In the world of celebrity gossip, hiding is often seen as an admission of guilt. If there was nothing to hide, why change the routine? Gökberk, in particular, is reportedly furious that his career is being overshadowed by this drama. He believes the noise is harming his professional standing. But until he resolves the central conflict, the choice between the woman he promised to marry and the woman who is asking him to marry her, the noise will not stop. So, where do we go from here? The industry is holding its breath. Will Gökberk issue a statement reaffirming his love for his fiancée? Or will we wake up tomorrow to the news of a broken engagement and a new celebrity power couple? Özge appears to be maintaining a firm, calm demeanor. She has played her card. The ball is entirely in Gökberk's court. The tension is rising day by day, and the lack of a clear denial is fueling the fire. And so, we are left with a cliffhanger that no scriptwriter could have penned better. A man, two women, and a question that demands an answer. Is love about loyalty, or is it about passion? Gökberk Demirci faces the hardest decision of his life. Özge Yagis waits with the patience of a woman who believes she is right. And the fiancé waits in the shadows, hoping her history is enough to withstand the storm. We will, of course, be watching every move. If a ring comes off, or a new one goes on, Mr. Magazine will be the first to tell you. Before you go, I have one final question for you. Is it ever okay to propose to someone who is already engaged? Let's have a heated but respectful debate in the comments. And remember, if you enjoyed this detailed breakdown of the year's biggest scandal, the best way to support us is to click that join button. It gives you a special badge, priority in comments, and helps us keep the truth alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow drama enthusiasts. Until the next headline breaks, keep your eyes open and your heart guarded. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off.